Okay, my lovelies, I am back. We have seven major arcanas and one ace on the table, which isn't quite a lot considering how many cards are here, but let's go ahead and jump in and see what they have to say. We have the, and for those of you that are new to my channel, this is the best part of your day. We have the Two of Swords, the Eight of Cups, the World, the Two of Wands, the Devil, the Knight of Swords, the Seven of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, the Three of Wands, and we end on the Ace of Cups in the reverse. Okay, we're leaving that phase of indecision behind. We're walking away from, you know, the shoulda, coulda, wouldas, and instead we're actually focusing on our hang-ups, on our issues. All those bad habits, all those obsessions, all those things that aren't good for us. We're taking time to actually use the opportunity to see what it does to our lives. How much of an obstacle it is, how much of a burden it is, how much we are responsible for it, and how to move beyond that energy, how to get rid of those hang-ups. Those little bumps in the road that we've just kind of let be there, but ultimately have no value, have no way to fulfill us. They take up our emotions, they take up our time, and they don't have enough of a payout, so why bother keeping it? So we're getting the idea. Yes, we all have baggage, we all have hang-ups, and now it's time to focus on those areas. Very typical Scorpio energy. Not surprised in the slightest. Not that anyone wants to hear, hey, shadow work time. But for those of you non-Scorpios out there, it's Scorpio season. So this is everyday life for us Scorpios. I'm going to go ahead and see what your worst part of the day is. That'll probably be more telling. We have the Lovers, the Ten of Swords, the Three of Swords, the Three of Cups, the Knight of Wands, the Page of Wands, the Three of Pentacles. Okay, there's 333. Sorry, I did not look for synchronicities as the cards came out today. King of Swords in the reverse and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Unfortunately, when you focus on your hang-ups, that means you're connecting to the negative. You're connecting to the heavy. You're going to purposely make yourself uncomfortable. Or if you're going to be not on the fence and indecisive anymore and you're going to try tackling this, you're going to have to connect to it. Unfortunately, with that comes discomfort. For example, if you are an alcoholic and you know that you are an alcoholic and that needs to change, you start going to AA meetings, you're going to be very uncomfortable in those meetings. It's going to be awkward. It's not going to be great. It's not going to be fun. But in order to fix it, you have to connect with that energy and sit in it for a bit. Why? Because it's the best way of starting to support yourself and to get motivated to change things, to operate in a new way, to rebuild things in a way that is better for you long term. Even if you don't see the value in it at the time. Even if you can't see much past the pain. Unfortunately, because you're having to connect to something that's going to be painful and discomforting, and probably make you anxious and stressed, you're going to want to run away from it. You might be the equivalent of an ostrich wanting to bury their head in the sand. Why? Because when we bury our head in the sand, we can ignore the problem. And that's easier than facing it and being uncomfortable and trying to do something about it. Granted, the best part of our day says that we're leaving that indecisive, wishy-washy attitude behind. That we will actually have the urge to grow beyond it, to do something about it. Which means we're probably actually going to end up making a choice when it comes to this at some point. Okay, we have our last position here, which is our obstacle, or how to get over our obstacle. We have the 5 of Swords, the 9 of Wands in the reverse, the Death, the Emperor, the Fool, the Tower, not surprised to see that, 5 of Wands reverse, 6 of Cups reverse, and we end on the King of Pentacles. Okay. We're literally seeing how we've been jerked around by our own inner turmoil, our own hang-ups, our own obsessions, addictions, how much that's defeated us, how much that's persisted, how much that harm that's caused us. But at the same time, the best thing we could do is to take the bull by the horns and try again, to change it, have a different outcome, and purposely shake things up, jerk ourselves out of that cycle. And you might have actually tried to do that in the past, and it might have failed, where now we're wanting permanent change, not temporary, but long-term permanent change. That is our goal, and that takes some doing, that takes effort. But we realize we might have had something we're living with for quite some time. It no longer serves us. It's causing us pain. And now we're stepping up to the plate. We're no longer hiding our head in the sand. We're no longer running from it. We're actually standing our ground, facing our fears, and looking our demons in the eye and telling it to F off. Which is great. I would like to say that doing so would come easy, or something to that effect, but that would be a lie. And yes, taking the bull by the horns and fixing things does mean we have to connect to that feeling. We have to stare our demons in the face instead of running from them, instead of hiding from them, and instead of ignoring them. Oof, I did not expect this to be quite so heavy, but whoop, there it is. Oh, and they're pointing it out. We have another 3. We have the 3 of Wands over here. We have all 3 cards on the table for all 4 suits. 3 of Wands, 3 of Swords, 3 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles. So we have 33, 33. Maybe you'll see that number repeated somewhere, but they just wanted me to see it before I get into something else. Your astrology, here you go. The moon enters Pisces, taking time to rest, recharge. It is very helpful, especially with all the intense energy going around. This can help you micromanage your energy a bit better. Hence the tapestry. That's probably for the astrology placement. Sun in Scorpio, trine Saturn in Pisces. Focusing on your goals can help you work on long-term plans. Yes, we're wanting long-term change here. Hence why we're jerking ourselves out of a cycle and taking the bull by the horns and no longer hiding. We're being very strong in that energy. Okay, when you try to work on your long-term goals, you can feel more disciplined than usual. Just don't take on too much. Okay. So we're going to get the wheels to start turning in the right direction. This is not going to be a quick fix. It's not going to be overnight. But we do have to try to take that first step. And that first step is for today, apparently. I did have all your cards. Everything adds up to 159, which ultimately reduces to 6, which is a temporary opportunity. Yeah, it has to be today. You have to make the leap. You have to make the choice of no longer hiding, ignoring that indecision phase, as I mentioned at the beginning. You have to take that first step. All right, my lilies, I'm going to go ahead and leave this here. And if this resonated for you, by all means, give me a big thumbs up. Don't be shy. Go ahead and holler at me in the comment section down below. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't. Click the notification bell. That way you know anytime one of my videos or a live stream airs. Also, thank you so much to those that do share my videos online, regardless of platform. It helps the channel grow. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.